KWN Morning News Time is 8:48. We're 12 away from the hour. Good morning, everyone. As we welcome Dade County Executive Ted Rumley to the studio, we always take a look at what's happening in Dade County every Thursday morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good here on this Thursday. A lot of things always going on in the county. You and I were just talking, trying to get parts to fix a pretty new paving machine.
We've been down Billy's just having a fit. I mean, because it's just the weather's great and all, and this we try to keep a late model version of our paver, because we take care of our equipment, and every so many years they'll trade it in. You don't have to pay very minimal, and we keep so we try to keep it where you won't have breakdowns, and they can't get parts for the thing. And it's not a foreign-made paver. It's one of the top brand, but of course it's like a lot of other things, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's you go to a hardware store and buy an electrical box or whatever, and it's unbelievable that they're out of 200 out boxes. So but hopefully this week we can get this thing and get it in and get it back running, because we want to finish, of course, over Murphy Hall, and then we have quite a bit of other paving we want to do.
Right.
But they'll be running, unless it just turns off real cold, they'll run all the way up into November with their asphalt and all. So we'll be all right, I believe.
Well, I've heard that in a lot of cases, the fact that there is a number of companies trying to get parts and trying to get merchandise and things like that. It's been extremely hard.
Yeah, so. It's from the automotive industry, equipment, and even on the vehicles, we got a thing the other day, and if you didn't have your order in for a 23, like a 2023, say pickup truck, they sent all the government entities anyway, which that date's already passed. If you place your order, your truck will be a 24. It'll be a year out before you actually can expect that truck.
Wow,
that's unbelievable. I've never seen that happen. So it's just, I don't know. I've said this before, we're living in different times. Everything's different. And hopefully we'll get back on track one day in a few years.
Absolutely. You and I, another thing that we talked about coming on the air, you're trying to get some type of a dialysis system, dialysis clinic, if you will. We've got a great number of folks here in Dade County and North Alabama that travel to Chattanooga, and I'm sure a lot of our transit buses take folks.
They do. They run every day. It's just
dialysis.
People that don't have a loved one in their family that has to have dialysis, or themselves, they don't realize, we're going to, it's not a maybe we'll do that, or you've got to do it to survive, to live,
Right.
And it's our closest one's there on Broad Street, right there at the foot of the Lookout Mountain, just in rough estimate, from people that's called me and people I've reached out to, we got well over 40, possibly over 50 people, real quick that actually use that facility, that either come off of Sand Mountain Lookout or in Dade County. Here's the reason. Some of them are right there on the line at toward Alabama and Valley Head, but it's just it's not something that can happen overnight, but it's something the commission we feel that there is a need in this county for it, or right here, whether it's in the center of Trenton or wherever, hopefully we can work something out and try to influence that to happen. But like I said, it's not an easy. So they've got to be associated, of course, with a hospital, and so. But I don't want to get anybody's hopes built up. But it is something we're working on, and just bear with us on it. And maybe I can get a true direct answer by the first of the year, anyway. And hopefully it'll be a good one. I hope, but we'll see. Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely keep asking you about it. I think that's very important. We do have a lot of folks, and dialysis is one of those type treatments that is not every now and then. Normally, you're either on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, or depending on your level of need to be able to have dialysis. So it's something that folks depend on, and I do know that there is the Dade Transit which is federally and state funded.
Yeah.
Transports a lot of patients up there that are ambulatory, that can go without being in the system of an ambulance. So that would be good if you could get one here.
It is
sure.
true. Yeah, and it's just like I said, until you are associated with a family member, though, that you take it for granted. It's not something that's on your mind. And so it's but we'll see what happens, but we are working toward that. And
all right, good deal.
Hopefully.
Got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes here. Anything else going on that you want to share with us?
No, we just our road crews are out. We're doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of ditch cleaning, a lot of kind of preparing for winter, if you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's it's just right here on us. It's the first cool days we've had, and fall will be here, and before you know it, and of course, when fall, after the leaves start falling, now we have a lot of problems with our covers stopping up and all that. So William's out there trying to just do some preventive maintenance. We've had a lot of in the last couple of weeks, summer, we've had a lot of trees that people have been calling in on that haven't failed, but they're noticeably not like they were a few weeks ago, leaning, and so we're going out trying to get those cut and all, and that, and also we kind of keep an eye on this weather, and we don't know for sure, the hurricane, how much rain we're going to get or whatever.
Yeah, we're fixing to
get
Alex, Patrick's his interpretation of what we may get this weekend here in just a few minutes.
But Alex is real good to keep us up on that, and of course we have we've had several weather briefings on it, but when it comes in, you don't know what a hurricane's going to do until it actually gets on inland some, and it can turn either way. You've seen it. You remember the year we had the washout. I mean, up here was that 83? I don't remember what year it was.
Early 90s, I think.
Yeah, it was 93. But anyway,
the flooding.
It was up in North End.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, it was a lot of people. Well, I'd never seen anything like it before. I mean, it was just one of those things, and it was because of
a hurricane.
Of a hurricane. We got it.
We'll get. Matter of fact, we got to get to Patrick's here before the top of the hour, and definitely our prayers go out to the folks in Florida, because they're now saying there's hundreds that have perished in this very dangerous storm. How can they get in touch with you, Commissioner?
423-667-8999, and that's my cell, 657-4625. That's our office number, and as I always say, our commissioners, their numbers are readily available on our website, or if you don't have a computer, whatever, call the office and they can give you that number immediately, and they'll call you back or answer the phone. We try to be good public servants, and we may not tell you what you want to hear, but we'll give you, we'll be truthful with you, and hopefully we can help you somewhere.
Dade County Executive Ted Rumey in the studio with us every Thursday morning on the Newsmaker segment here on the KWN Morning News. We thank him very much for